Hi, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to take apart the Jura Z6 automatic coffee machine. I know this is not my normal genre, but I was working on this and I thought it might be helpful for somebody. So it's not painfully obvious how to get these things apart. And if you come across one you're working on, this might help you save a little time and getting it apart. So anyway, first just make sure the unit's unplugged, and next you can just pull out the drip tray, kind of set that aside. Next you're going to want to remove the water container and set it aside. I'm just going to set this over here. Okay, so there's no exposed screws here, but I'll show you how to get to them. They're behind a panel. Next, you'd want to unplug the unit, get that out of the way, and then you'll see, I'll show you how to get to the screws. Are in the back panel here. So what you want to do is you can get a piece of wood or something. I just got a popsicle stick here, and this panel will come off, but you have to lift up on it a little bit. So I'm just getting under here with something where I can grab and then just pull up a little bit, and the bottom will come out. Sometimes it's a little finicky, but you'll get it. See how it lifts up there? And it's almost out. There we go. Takes a little bit of time, but so that panel comes off. Set that aside. And then now you can see the screws. There's 4 screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those are a special screw. They're an oval head. I don't know if you can see. Let me get this to focus here. See how that's oval? Yeah. So I got this just on eBay. Just go to search Google Jura oval head screwdriver, and this was less than $3. So it came from China. It took a few weeks, but anyway, we'll take these screws out. Feel free to fast forward through this section. get this last screw out. Now this panel will come off. There's a little tab down here you can grab onto, and it's kind of hooked into the top, so pull it up from the bottom and then come straight down. Set that aside. Now there's two more screws to take out. It's a Torx bit, and probably won't focus on that either close enough. It's a Torx bit, and it's T10 is the size, at least according to what's printed on here. So you can see that. That's what it looks like. And the screws that we need to remove are right at the top there. So we'll pull those out. Fast forward if you like. Okay, now that the screws are out, what we can do is, let's see here. Okay, so the next step here is we're going to pull this side off first. And to do that, a tip I learned from a different YouTuber. What was his name? Brant Myers. He's got another video that shows the same basic thing, but it does help save some time. So now that you get the screws out and everything, you can take a piece of wood or something, and on this front edge here, just tap it with a mallet, and you'll see, you know, it slid forward a little bit, 1/8 of an inch or so, not too much. Then you start wiggling it, and this piece will come loose here, back here. And I'll just set the camera down and hold the rest of the way up. You'll notice one thing here, that this panel goes up behind this. So just remember, when you're pulling it out, you don't want to break the plastic pieces off. So just be patient and gentle, and it will come. I'll show you here. So just kind of wiggle it out, and then kind of pull the front down a little bit, and you'll see everything starts to come loose. Now this came loose. A few more taps from the front here. Most of it's loose now. There we go. And that swings out just a little bit like this. And then now we're free. It takes a little bit of wiggling, but you'll get it off. Just be gentle and patient. Now we'll get the other side off. Alright, to get the other side off, first of all, there's some wires that are attached to this side that you're going to want to pull out first. And I'll show you which ones. See this one here is 3 wire, and then the one right next to it, the 2 wire. Those two you want to pull out. You should be able to grab it with your fingers and wiggle it out. Just be gentle. And I do have a pair of pliers that helps get this loose. I think that's loose now. And there we go. The first one and the second one. Alright, so we got those 2 out. See those 2? Now there's really nothing else attached to this side. So we'll just spin this unit around. And you can do the same thing over here. We'll just tap the front edge of this a few times. This piece of wood. See, that pops loose. Sometimes it takes a few more taps, but it'll come out. It's come loose from that front. Now you see how it's coming loose here from the front edge. And you're just going to be careful not to break any of the tabs off. And you can kind of loosen this back edge. See, now it's all coming loose. And now it should come free. And there you have it. See, there's the wires that run down. So that's it. That's how it comes apart. And getting it back together is just the opposite. Just reverse the steps. And that's all I had for this video. Thanks for viewing.